Here are 3 quick and easy meditation techniques that will help keep you calm and focused. We'll go through how to use them, when to use them, advantages, disadvantages, and we'll explain it in such a way that it's easy for a beginner to follow, but if you have experience before, you'll also find something useful here. Breathing meditation. Anapanasati, as it's called in Buddhist meditation, is roughly translated into mindfulness of breath. And that's all we're doing. We're just being mindful, aware of breath coming into the body and breath going out of your body. This can be practiced either lying down, sitting, or walking. I would recommend you to just try it sitting, preferably without any kind of back support, but just sitting on somewhat of a stable surface and sitting cross-legged and just observing your breath. All you need to do is just close your eyes, focus on your breath as it's coming in and going out, and you can focus on your nostrils, nasal cavity, in your chest. You can also have a bit of a wider area of focus and feel what it feels like as a sensation of breath coming in, more than just a sensation on a specific part of your body. This meditation is really good for calming down and getting really relaxed. It's also the perfect meditation to do for going into deeper concentration states, either physically or mentally. I would say that it's more for mental relaxation compared to physical relaxation. By taking deep, calming breaths, that will also calm down your whole nervous system. There are many people who would say that breathing meditation is too simplistic. You can't use something that's that simple. You need a special mantra or something special power that's given to you from someone. Very likely it costs a lot of money to get that special mantra or whatever it is also. Having spent more than 15,000 hours meditating, I would say that is a misunderstanding, even though there is some truth to it. The thing is, for most of us, if you give someone something really special, something really difficult, some super crazy secret meditation technique, it can trick your mind into believing, okay, this is what I needed, so you actually take it seriously. But in fact, you don't need that. All you need to do is just sit down, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. So to practice breathing meditation, just close your eyes, follow your breath as it's coming into your body, going out of your body, and then count your breaths. In and out. 1. In and out. 2. Now, a trick that I learned was that when you do the counting, do it at the end of the out breath, because that's usually where the mind starts drifting away. And we count from 1 to 8 and then down from 8 to 1. The reason we don't go to 10 is because if we go to 10, you might start thinking, okay, I've done 3 10. I'm better this time than last time. And we don't really want anything of that. Another one of my favorite meditations is walking meditations. When I lived as a monk, we used to do 1 hour walking, 1 hour sitting, 1 hour walking, 1 hour sitting. And we do this the whole days. In the really intense retreats, you do this for up to 16 hours per day. I always recommend walking meditation to people who have a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. For some people, it's difficult to sit down and close your eyes because you have too many emotions coming up. You might feel claustrophobic or anxiety that just overwhelms you. Then walking meditation is the perfect thing to do. It's also really nice if you feel that your mind is really running around everywhere and you have a difficult time. Okay, I need to calm down, but I'm too stressed up, I'm too hyped up. Then start with walking meditation. I often do this myself in my evening meditations before I do my sitting. I'll usually just walk for 5 or 10 minutes. Just walk mindfully and sit down and close my eyes and observe my breath. Much easier. When we do the walking meditation, you can do it either with your eyes open or your eyes closed, because we're not walking very fast. So if you would do it with, don't walk into things, and please be careful because you can hurt yourself if you walk into a kitchen table with a knife on it, who knows. So just walk inside of your room. You can do it outside. It's very nice to do barefoot if you're doing it outside, because you can feel the grass. Then you would be walking in the grass and you'd feel, what does it feel like at the soles of your feet as you're walking in the grass? Or you can feel, what does it feel like when my pants are touching my legs? What does it feel like at my knees when they're moving? My hips, my body, how is the whole lower part of my body feeling when it's moving? Try to be mindful of how you're putting down your foot, like how you're putting it down, and then how you step through, and you can really feel the step. And you can stand there and just feel, what does the balance feel like? Again, we're not trying to achieve anything or make anything happen. We're just trying to be aware of what's happening when we're walking and how does that feel? Where is my balance? What happens if I lean forward? So you can be walking, you can stop, and you can stand still there for half an hour. It doesn't matter. Again, we're not trying to achieve anything. This doesn't really get you into that kind of deep concentration state. You can get very focused, so it's a good way to calm down. And then after you've done some walking meditation, try sitting, and I promise you'll notice that the sitting is going to be a lot easier, especially if you come from something that was upbeat or something happening where your mind is everywhere. You can also, when you walk, use your breath as your object of meditation. Especially if you're walking and not actually doing a meditation, you could be walking up on a hill and you're very flustered, it's difficult to breathe. Then just focus on your breath and just be aware of what does it feel like when you're walking. How is the breath straining and trying to make sure that you have enough oxygen to walk. Again, be careful so you don't slip or hurt yourself, but just focus on your breath as you're walking, just a walk out in nature. So it doesn't have to be really slow. It can also be walking at a normal pace. Walking meditation relaxes you both physically and mentally, just like all of the techniques, but I would say that walking meditation is best for calming down your mind and also relaxing your body, because you can be letting go of tension as you're walking. Bing! Body scan is a great technique for relaxing physically. It's obviously also really good for mental relaxation, but the advantage here is that you're going through different parts of your body. Feel what you're feeling there. So a simple explanation of how to do it is you would close your eyes and then you start at the top of your head and you feel, do I feel any sensations here right now? What am I feeling at the top of my head? And then you just start moving your awareness down. You can try to do it the whole area of your head going down. Either take one arm out and then the other one, or you can take both arms at the same time. Then you go up and you take your chest and you go down your pelvic area, knees and legs, and then you go up and down. Then you go up again and you take the same way up. There are many variations to this. One school says that you should just go over the parts of your body and experience what you're feeling, a more insight practice, and you shouldn't change anything. You just observe, right now I'm feeling pain. So it's actually really good for physical or chronic pain. This is close to mindfulness, what you do in physical therapy to let go of pain. So you experience the pain and you just become aware of it, and you try to relax your body as you're feeling it, not have any aversion, no pushing and pulling towards the pain, it's just pain. Another school is that you go through the parts of your body and you say some kind of mantra, like I would say, relax, relax, I feel calm, calm, relax, relax, I feel calm, calm, as I'm going through the body. And this is how many of the guided meditations are done. You go through the body and you say some kind of mantra to help you relax those parts of the body. Another way of doing it is that you go through your body and you tense up your body and then you relax. This is easiest to do when you're lying down. You can do it when you're sitting, but it's easier to do it when you're lying down. So you'd be lying down and you start focusing on your breath, and then you start from your head and you go down and maybe do it like this. And then you feel, what are you feeling in your skull as you're releasing the tension? And then you do your arm and you relax, and the other arm and you relax. And you can feel the difference between tense and relaxed state. And that really helps you become aware of the state of your body and learn to relax yourself. So when should you use this? This is really good for physical pain. If you're suffering from chronic pain, I would say that this is one of the best meditation techniques to practice. My fiancée loves doing this when she goes to bed. If she has problems sleeping, she'll do a body scan and she usually falls asleep like that. There are lots of guided meditations to do this. I have one for chronic pain that does a body scan that you can use, but there are also many others you can find online that will help you with this. Thank you for subscribing. Leave a comment what technique you like to use, and I hope to see you for the next one.